wrote this little poem. To all my beloved, you are running towards the tomb with me. We all used to lay our heads on hard stones, now we all rest in his grace. The cornerstone of the world gave up his life, so that we may be built up. The Son of Man let go of his life, so also will I learn to let go. I remember sitting across the table, getting ready to make the most spirit-led decision of my life. Like the pillar of cloud that led the Israelites out of Egypt, I was ready to leave behind singleness and pursue what the Lord had in the milk and honey, where the flow would come from the river of life, where the sweetness would come from the slow, patient bites. I was ready to let God show me how to love. This was the October and autumn that I knew. But now it's hard to look back and all I see is the fall. But just as Adam and Eve would lose much, God made me a promise way before the 11th of that October. The Lord called me to let go a long time ago, July 2022, Camp Fusion. Well, with a different heartbreak of flesh. Before I could even know why he went into the tomb, before I could even think of running to where his body would no longer lay, I had shame issues. I had a tomb of my own that I could not rise out of. But then like a strike of a wide drum, what I heard from afar was a louder grace, pressing closer to the thick walls of my grave to listen. Could it be darkness inviting more friends back? Could it be the silence trying to slither its way into the cold cracks? I pressed in. Was it the eerie cold coming to move back in? Was it the shame that would pry its way back into my heart as I pushed closer? Was it the knock of death ready to knock me out for good? Was it the pleasures of this world ready to relieve me with more videos, images, bodies, decay, hurt, hatred, rage, pain, vengeance, death? Come out! I never heard this voice before. Come out, I said. Before I was invited to feel at home in this empty cave, all I knew was to follow what the world did, because they never seemed as empty as their own caves seemed. What could it be? Was the word said to tempt me? Was the shout to condemn me of why I chose to lay waste here? How could it be? Could someone really move from the loudness of the world to speak to my quiet death? No one would visit me unless to make themselves death like me. Why would it be? Was it to gloat and shame me even deeper? Was it to give me another false hope that would make me toss up more dirt in this empty hole? This one voice saying 2 words was too much for my infinite condemnation, infinite idolatry, guilt, grief, hunger, poverty, more decay, more hurt, more hate, more death. Who could it come out? Again, the shots rang like a pistol meeting eardrums, like a bolt of lightning meeting a machine gun, like a hopeless heart wanting to hear some, like a broken child to his father waiting to hear love. My ears ringing still from the first one, wondering where do these foreign words come from? Moria, come out! That's the autumn I knew, where falling wouldn't be defined by what I've done, but how the gift of the voice speaking would fall from heaven to give it to me personally. He knew me by name. He knew me more than I knew myself. He knew all that my eyes had seen. He knew all that my hands had done. He knew all the burden that I put on. He knew all the emptiness that I held to, yet he knew he was calling me to let go, to gouge out my lust, to cut off my pride, to take my people-pleasing off, and to let go of my old life. I would lie and say that I was a Christian, but I didn't know what the first 5 letters meant. Death, pride, worth, grave, empty, cross, saved, freed, truth, love, grace, glory, faith, Jesus, let go. The gospel, to leave my robes of blood, pain, shame in an empty tomb that would keep my clothes, but it would leave it there. I was called into a new life, so I did. I let go. July 2022, and now in October 11th of 2024. Again, sweating, crying, hurting, asking all I could see back in the mirror of 11 months was, I don't know. If God didn't call me out first, I would think my whole world just lost hope. Pain stemmed from the things we brought back into life, and we only thought to cope. But from this pain, I knew Jesus was calling me again. The time is right, the season is ready. Like I called you the first, I want you to come out. I need you to let go.
see tomorrow.
I feel grief and I don't even know. I feel grief and know it's getting cold. Man of sorrows, this wasn't being so we can see tomorrow. It was cold in the morning, he said, oh, had to die in the dirt so we could grow. Went on the cross, we still forgave him so. As I grieve, I still got to show.
My condemnation, really heavy, justifying I would only if you let me. But as I weep, I see images of empty. Lord, I need you cause my heart isn't ready. I feel the winter in the August. No more broken and or sick, we need to be honest. Send them into sin, only God saw in the garden. Seeking me for love, but how could my God love my godless?
I would cry, I would die. Where we started didn't last. Started with the truth. God told me she would be my beginning of September. She called to tell me why. Stone broke. Winter came too soon, too cold to cry.
Jesus felt the cold in the winters, born in the cold to die for cold sinners. Felt the breeze, dying as he shivered. He drank the cup that was cold so we could have warm liver.
I feel grief and I don't even know. I feel grief and know it's getting cold. Man of sorrows, this wasn't being so we can see tomorrow. It was cold in the morning, he said, oh, had to die in the dirt so we could grow. What's on the cross, we still forgave him so. As I grieve, I still got to show. I grieve.
Despised and rejected by mankind, a man of sorrows and unacquainted with grief. There was one who had not yet faced Jesus, who was despised. We esteemed him.
It's a really slow morning. I don't know if you hear me cry. Another dark dawn, Lord, I'm mourning. I know you love me, help me rise.
Yeah, woke up for the sun did 3:53, had to say thanks after all the sin. Yeah, he died for me, died on behalf of our terms. Still, it applies to me, and you, and you, and you, and you. Rose up from my sleep, and you know what I do. Would be lying if I said that I opened up the truth. I picked up my phone to see if she texted back too, but I remember his text is always in pursuit, so I stretch in relief. Slowly breathing once, I remember why I breathe. Walking to the restroom heat, brushing my sins clean. Walking in alongside is the spirit pacing me. I need to pop off, the cornerstone really can't be blocked off. Resist the devil, ain't up in the green like Top Golf. Follow the commands because he control alt up off. Change how I speak and now I'm washed white like Gandalf. Change the language but we still all one body. Sin hits a funny bone but it's actually really shocking. If your eye stumbles you can't see where you really walking. Most chase the bag and other cast stones, I'm just merely rocking. And some condemn you to hell. I commend those who got up slowly after they fell. Cause those who had sinly bones, struggling throwing kidney stones, just open up your hands to God and he will help you get up out of your shell. Oh, and I know I'm well. In those times I need to know my sick cause my pride know me too well. Need to be poor in spirit, one of our favorite beatitudes.
attitudes, cause when we would hear it, some are afraid of being poor. But as for me and my house, the Lord, yeah, we fear him. Space out when writing, but really he's drawing nearer. Lord, you know I miss your gaze, but would you make it clearer? Lens, writing all my thoughts boxed in, locate purpose, where's the pen? Cause I wrote it once, but he tries again, so it's offense. Economy of grace, I need loans to lend. I don't know the answers, I don't need phones, I need friends. Want to air out my dark tunnels, maybe I need to vent. My heart needs mercy and my vehicle is bent. Even driving could get depriving. Had second thoughts of taking antidepressants. Not even medically diagnosed, but this Bible make me want to repent. Lord, teach me a secret, please help me be content. Cause this content of the world is really wild. And to remember I spent all morning scrolling miles. Put down the phone and realize that I'm wasting all my time. I want to be like the sun because he always rises.
It's a really slow morning. I don't know if you hear me cry.
And I'd be lying if I said I'm used to being without her. So all my James, Johns, and Peters, I'm sorry the inner circle's taking hours. Y'all like my Job's friends before they started speaking. I know y'all are closer to God, but by that keep believing. That's the only way he could carry me through the night. The river still flows, but it's dark waters in my eyes. I never would, so I prayed to God that he would let me cry. I'm grateful that he did. I'm grateful like him, y'all stayed by my side. Stand up, the pride in me really wants to man up. It's too hard to let go fully. I think about putting the rings hand up. Yes, I'm not called right now, so I must not let lies. So I'm fighting for love still as I read the text, both hers and the Bible. But it's not the Bible that should be next, cause every time I sit back down and listen, I see reality check. After every Sunday, after every Monday, after I see the calls end with whoever gets me feeling one way, but I should see his way, his path. After every time I stop my laugh, after every time I look back, 11 months pass. I'm pinned in his word still, so I know the plans is still intact. And it hurts still, I know his will. For those spending money, please man, don't kill bills. Jesus the doctor, and he's ready to heal Phil. Man, and that's real, that's so real. Cause
it's a really slow morning. I don't know if you hear me cry. Another dark dawn, Lord, I'm mourning. I know you love me, help me rise. It's a really slow morning. I don't know if you hear me cry. Another dark dawn, Lord, I'm mourning. I know you love me, help me rise. It's a really slow morning. I don't know if you hear me cry. Another dark dawn, Lord, I'm mourning.
as I rise,
I know you love me, help me rise.
He's gifted me with life.
I am in some ways getting used to it. Actually, no, I take that back.
You gotta take that soil. You gotta let him bring it up. You gotta take that soil. You gotta let him get to see.
Yeah, alright.
You gotta take that soil. Yeah, okay.
I'm starting to see it all through. She's Nirvana, I'm better than you. I'm starting to see it all through. What you created, I'm planting my fruits. No matter what's in the cold, your will stand firm in the roots. No matter the grief that I hold, all of my life I'm abiding in you. I will give all I have, all my soul. I was broken and you made me whole. All my sin, I give it to you. As I lay it all down, I start seeing
The truth hit me like planted like watered like true like I look at the scale, I'm confident in, like 10 out of 10. Look at the numbers, 1 through 9. Gotta be saying, what I again? Nothing I do, nothing I prove. Jesus worked out all of our sin, eating the fruit, but Jesus will, so I live real. Sermon on a hill, usher kingdom, live in his will. How do we know? Like friends, man, don't spend time to kill. Stay in his word, the way he's revealed. Talk to him first so that you could be healed. Take out the flesh, because his plans is beyond the best. Look in the past, repeat all those tests to be where I am. God, he gave me his rest. I'm holding on to his love, cause it's better than all of the rest. I'm holding on to his love, cause it's better than all of the rest. You gotta take that soil. You gotta let him plant the seed. You gotta take that soil. You gotta let him breathe. I'm starting to see it all through. She's nirvana, I'm abiding in you. I'm starting to see it all through. What you created, I'm planting my fruits. No matter what's in the cold, your will stand firm in the roots. No matter the grief that I hold, all of my life I'm abiding in you. I'm starting to see it all through. She's nirvana, I'm abiding in you. I'm starting to see it all through. What you created, I'm planting my fruits. No matter what's in the cold, your will stand firm in the roots. No matter the grief that I hold, all of my life I'm abiding in you. I will give all I have, all my soul. I was broken and you made me whole. All my sin, I give it to you. As I lay it all down, I start singing.
God, I cry that you hear me. Son, I need you stay with me. Child, I know you're hurting plenty. Son, I weep till I see that you're
Weary. Blessed are the meek, Lord, I know your way. Going through my week, are you with me through the day? Seeing that it's spring, I know that seasons change. Seeing that it's spring, I know that seasons change. Watch it bloom, get my posture low and spring to you. Help me serve and get lower than my shoe. Help me step as you step down to lose. You lost your life to love, so I will lose mine too. Hello, springtime, Jesus cleansed my heart to that new wine. John 2, woman, I'm moving in God's time. Saw the red and never stopped, that was Jesus' first sign. Had no signature, cause only by God he was signified. Cause I can't do no people pleasing, I can't do no cause of feeling. I can't do no strike and heal, cause Jesus cried and stepped to healing. I will try to keep it patient, I want back but love is waiting. Restore my joy, salvation, Lord I hurt, I know you hate it.
God, I cry that you hear me.
I know you hate it.
Son, I need you stay with me.
Lord, I know you hate it.
Child, I know you're hurting plenty.
I know you hate it.
Son, I weep till I see that you're
Weary. Blessed are the meek, Lord, I know your way. Going through my week, are you with me through the day? Seeing that it's spring, I know that seasons change. Seeing that it's spring, I know that seasons change. Watch it bloom, get my posture low and spring to you. Help me serve and get lower than my shoe. Help me step as you step down to lose. You lost your life to love, so I will lose mine too. Help me season, but I woke up in the night, 3:45. Pinching with some salt and dreams would preserve my time. As I woke up and I'm serving time in the prison cage and wake up crying. Death arrived and I'm trying to pray and quiet. How do I survive? She ain't the goal, but she hard to find. I know God gave her my soul. Why don't I feel alive? Asleep is the cousin of death. Lord, chop the tree and please deprive. If spring season is to blossom, do my tears water life?
God, I cry that you hear me. Son, I need you stay with me. Child, I know you're hurting plenty. Son, I weep till I see that you're weary.
I know, it's just like, this joint right now, it's like 3 digits. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's 3 digits. And it's October. Like, this is no. Riding this it's a cooler day. Sliding, he cool in your face. Running, we won the race. Typing, it's where that grace. Driving, cruising with no windows. Top down, grace from above, grace wide like limo. Control, my God, never switch like Nintendo. Jesus set the bar, y'all. Still wanna play some limbo. Say I'm saved, walking free, that's how I'm raised. Let me spit some game. His love big like, his love big like. Never get cool it, y'all say. Cool it, he say. New year, don't mean new me. Psalm 130, not same God, but he still knew me. Had so many options, but he still chose to choose me. Had so many wins, said he'll never lose me. Riding, it's a cooler day. Sliding, he cool in your face. Running, we won the race. Typing, it's where that grace. Yeah, go play it some. Ain't no scope can make enough. Y'all mix faith and work so bad. I think that you baking some. Like, forgot some grace or some. Get the bread like break or some. This word is so heat. It's fire will make you hate a gun. Like fire in his eyes, it'll make you apologize. Coming on the clouds with justice on his mind. Thunder time and my faith unapologetic. Watch my heat if you let it. Watch me lead, top dog if you had it. Watch his word, he done said it. Ain't no wife, ain't no covet. Can't be no Christian in the world if the world say you love it. I don't drink that soft milk, I just eat that soul food. Broken pieces for his body, it's a better life like we eating that whole food. Check your bank, we all sinners, bro. Like we all broke too. If they say they not, they work ODOT. All that old news like this text they ringing out. I'm a tee up and now I'm dinging now. Amber alert, I'm in his hands, he can't snatch me out. Facing word, he cleansed me and now we breaking out. Breaking, this thing got me praying, crying out to God. He said don't leave me son, so go raking. Ding said it's a life, so this thing got me shaking. He said this real life, ain't no room for faking. He said it's a gift, so what am I doing taking? He said that is hot, cool it, I'ma spend that day in. I can't hide the life's pain. I can't distract from it either. Lord, would you help me? I cry, I cry. Is this what growth looks like? Is this what growth looks like? Is this what growth looks like? This what it feel like to give up your life, huh? Who knew growing up would make me cry, huh? Who knew growing apart would grow us more? You must know about being away, it doesn't make it easy to ignore. I don't like joy in trials, I'd rather cry on the floor. Growing pains in my heart outgrows my chest. Some days I pray it will burst out and leave me dead. Sometimes I pray it grows out so I would have none left. This is what it feel like to get pruned, huh? I wish and pray Jesus that he would come soon, huh? Either that or that we picked up where we resumed, huh? But I know we can't, too much distance, afraid to lose, huh? Feel like I'm bearing an end that I didn't choose. I don't want to fight alone, where my number 2. I know Jesus number 1, I pray he don't leave me too. I stare at your number and I'm reminded that brokenness, I know you didn't mean to hurt. Jesus please I pray, when will you return? I'm on the ground crying, when will you return? But I'm fighting on the floor, Lord my knees burn. I know how you show, would you keep me low? Keep me praying, keep me present so I can see you slow. That she on the other side, willing to let you know. God we both miss it, but this what we need to grow. Like I cry, I cry. Looks like. Is this what growth looks like? Is this what growth looks like? Is this what growth looks like? I cry, I cry, I cry. First one want to write this message for the ones I'm communing with, who also tried to work the harvest that I labor with, who also trying to work the hardest but never got a tip. I pray that you see my heart from what's out these lips. Moria, you'll be okay. Jesus wants to talk again. Lily, you'll be okay. God really wants your heart again. Zachary, you'll be okay. Jesus wants to be your closest friend. Nathan, you'll be okay. Yahweh will bring you out Egypt again. Lob, you'll be okay. Insecurity never prove what you mean. Preston, you'll be okay. I know you're far, but it's never too far from him. Mom, you'll be okay. God never wanted to leave. Zon, you'll be okay. Follow God with all, that's how you lead. Sinai, you'll be okay. Praise God for how good his good gifts. Dad, you'll be okay. Your heart is with him. Please still forgive. Moise, you'll be okay. Search the gospel. Truly, that's how you win. Fallow, you'll be okay. Jesus knows family's hard, so take the risk. Min, you'll be okay. I know we both want to go back to how we live. Odd, you'll be okay. Sluggedness really never had a grip. Han, you'll be okay. Lost in distance, known to find relationships. Mel, you'll be okay. Jesus still your home with or without a crib. Jazz, you'll be okay. I'm with you and I know we both lay awake at night. Mon, you'll be okay. Continue to press on and stay focused in his light. And you'll be okay. Continue to give him grace amidst the fight. Ngop, you'll be okay. You're seen in love whether you think you're in his sight. 10, you'll be okay. God has seen your faithfulness with every choice. Liz, you'll be okay. Your heart speaks way louder than your voice. Curtis, you'll be okay. Your encouragement works into me employs. Amy, you'll be okay. Your heart God sees and he feels the void. I promise if I had more time I could go on for hours, watching all the features blooming. Y'all will never wither flowers. I know you who's listening will be okay. God has power. I know you who's listening will be okay. God has power. What happens when we cry cool tears in the heat of the summer? What happens when staying away is the best way to love her? What happens when I take off regret this soul once covered? What happens if I just be slow and steadfast as I suffer? Wanna write this message to the world, to those who love the universe but not the hand who worked. I get it, your way seems the best but the creator knows your worth. Sometimes when anyone hurt, man, they really don't need your words. I feel like the world around me don't know what to do. When one child who speaks God really tries to lose all he has in this life for a father that they never knew. Not talking daddy issues, but it's issued in the good news. This for the widows, orphans, fatherless. Breaking news, you're not alone. Your spouse really never made you. You're not alone, you're included in this heavenly family too. You're not alone, your Father in heaven is coming back to you. And that's true when we cry cool tears in the heat of the summer. When me staying away is really the best way to love her. When I take off the regret this soul really once covered. If I just be slow and steadfast as I suffer.
Yeah, and that's really a part of it, or that's the Goldilocks zone, if you would, how to get through every trial. Paul talks about being content and how that's the secret to everything. So if you're content in one season, and then as soon as you're content, God moves you, which is funny, but he moves you to be content in all seasons, really. So whether it's the spring, summer, or winter, he's really just calling you to be steadfast.
Tougher the season, bigger the waves. See all the scars, the signs of his grace. Steadfast as trial, trapped in my sin. Saw that done coming and Jesus done saved. Whoa, don't know the future ahead. Whoa, past done shape who I am. Whoa, what if that's me right now? Whoa, then I'ma link to his test. This for the ones who all know, will know, now know, we know. He comes, go through the dirt. Make this song as a stand for the times I doubt, but my God making it work. Cried in the room and cried on the floor. Cried in the altar, blessed are those who search and mourn. God, how much longer will I have to hurt? For the ones who know, continue to pray. For the one I know, continue to stay. I'm fighting the text, God show me your face. I hide in my tomb, Jesus show me your grace. It was together and faithful, and now we're not even. Life from the enemy, fighting to love to the day that I see him. Losing the fight, losing my might. God, give me a reason. No matter the score, I know it's rough. I know it burns, just know that. Tougher this season, hotter the heat. Sharper the iron, the longer I be. This is my trial as well as concrete. Driving this path because of his peace. Whoa, yeah, it's already tough. Whoa, yeah, I'ma fight through the fight. Whoa, yeah, but I know he's enough. Whoa, yeah, I know I'm alright. Flesh piping down when he speak. God is almighty, he can make all things happen to me. Got a bag of some keys, no tax in the fees, but the price will be free. No more texting or scamming. Salty the earth, y'all just keep on spamming. Preserve all the word, the text that I'm scamming. You pilot my life, prepare prepare for the landing. Roll them out, pay for this price. Told them out, weeds to the grass, mow them out. Kingdom of heaven, selling out. Full price, for life. He never be selling us short, never. Cooler the season, cooler the night. Tougher the season, the glory is more. He paid for all of it. Tougher the season, hotter the heat. Tougher the season, the bigger the waves. Tougher the season, the glory is more for price. Okay. Tougher the season, hotter the heat. Yeah, after a tough season, though, we get to reap the fruits. You know what I'm saying? Check. After the harvest, I know you have a purpose, God.
Go! It's that fruit, it's a sweet, it's a you, it's a me, Holy Spirit, bringing heat. It's that fruit, it's a sweet.
You gotta push it through. In that fire, Jesus coming toe. Not the two, he the one. Eat them berries, bearing love. Spit that honey, feel the spirit being straight on my tongue. Apples to apples and apples to trees. Apple to fruit, the spirit in me. Abiding the vine and planting the seeds. Water the root and watch them increase. See on the upper, we are the feet. We are the hands, we are the feet. Vessels, playing hard difficulty, but I ain't even choose the levels. Devils, even they shudder too, so what makes your belief so special? Pebbles, y'all throwing stones, but with my God you ain't wanna wrestle. Metal, stick my iron in the fire so it could come out better. Like said it, iron sharpen iron. If you let it, he planned across my grid now. That's my righteous trellis. He flowed from a river, bringing heat. Said don't sweat it. RSVP reads scripture, verse, and prayer. Best accepted. It's that fruit. It's that sweet. Got the spirit live in me, bearing fruit when he breathes. What the odds are? God coming down to make it even. Where we walk, guard my hearts are eating. Time is ripe. What is season? What is life? Best believe it. Jesus Christ never leave him. Wake it up. Jesus Christ never leave him. Yeah, this fruit is really sweet. Yeah, that's true. Real question is, what is really coming from your roots? Cause it's
that fruit. It's a sweet. It's a you. It's a me. Holy Spirit, bringing heat. It's that fruit. It's a sweet.
You gotta push it through. In that fire, Jesus coming toe. Not the two, he the one. Eat them berries, bearing love. Spit that honey, feel the spirit being straight on my tongue. Yeah. I wonder what would Jesus do. I wonder. I wonder what would Jesus do. I wonder what would Jesus do. I wonder what would Jesus do. I wonder how he would respond to the seasons change. I bet he would go to the desolate and talk to Abba for a day. I bet he would pass by some leper and not pass by his pain. I bet he would cry out for the next season to pass away. I wonder what it was like when he knew he was gonna die. I bet even as he knew he would raise Lazarus, he'd break down and cry. In some ways I feel the same, no one wants to come but sensitive to time. In the garden I wondered if leaves fell to show him why. My one hope, never saying nope, is that your kingdom come. Thinking that it's dope, you throw a rope so I can stay within your love. Past the soap, I'm clean and fly like you gave me dove. God, my prayers that your arm is wide, let me feel your hug. Sometimes all I need is someone to sit with. I know you doubt, but just cause you call me first don't mean that I don't need to hear it. Either way, your response to the Lord has always been to fear him. No joke, I think every time I'm with you now, I'm drawing nearer. I pray I take a page out of your book. Turns out it's the same as I look into the heart of Jesus as he took the cup and gave to Peter. Fisher, a man, but not being the hook. Like he's not the reason for reeling. Keep me steadfast as I wait for healing. Around the same time, I remember a year ago it was refreshing. But as I inhale, I promise that it's the same feeling. But as I exhale, it hurts cause it reminds me of you leaving. I know God hold all the weight, but as I watch it gets hard breathing. Like when I saw Ben getting baptized and started crying. I felt rejoiced for your grace amidst that I was dying. The week after everything broke in me, you still smiling. But it doesn't hurt like others cause your face is why I'm fighting. Show me your goodness, even if they looking. Show me being broken is not really as crooked. I feel I had too much of this season, stop cooking. But still you chose to see the to life in season as they took it. I wonder what would Jesus do? 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 I bet he shed to those without hope. Let me represent. You see my broken saint, you want more sin, yeah, he discontent. We all deserve hell. What would Jesus do? He came and underwent. I know what Jesus do. He brought the kingdom everywhere he went. Where I deserved death, where I never found rest, where I stayed up top and pride set my heart to never let confess the sin from above the surface. Let me give some depth. Waiting in a 4-foot pool of pain, let me give some depth. This world too shallow, I want you to go get deep with us. Too focused on the world's hopes and the people's love. Moria, stay focused. I hoping that you see the sun. I bet if he saw these tears, he won't hesitate to weep for us. You wonder why people go on streets and evangelize. If we had cure to humanity, nowhere the streets would hide. Like Lazarus, you would come back with us. It raised you back to life. We don't escape heaven, we bring it wherever the time divine. I suffer anxiety, control, porn, and lust too. I hesitate knowing the gospel and I hide the news. I'm ashamed of who I was, but Jesus making me new. Lily, I need you to trust harder, he making you new. Sorry I brought it back to the presence, but struggles are open hands too. 1 year now, the pain resurfaced, I'm afraid to lose. Every night I see the photos, I remember you. Jesus would look to God, and who knows what else he would do. So I wonder, what would Jesus do? I wonder what would Jesus do? Truly. I wonder what would Jesus do? I wonder what would Jesus do? I wonder what would Jesus do? Truly. I wonder what would Jesus do? I wonder what would Jesus do? I wonder what would Jesus do? As the season change. I wonder what would Jesus do? Has been bleeding for 12 months, Lord, only by the fringe, only by your touch. I offer my trust to you. I don't have much, I want to be with faithful. Lord, teach us how to love. If I could only touch your garment, heal my heart, God, don't let it harden. By that, Lord, please don't let me go so soon. If there's faith across the sea, I pray you meet me too. In the month, but it feels like eternity's time. Been fighting not to text or call, fighting not to cry. This ladybug's wings has lost its flight. This ladybug's wings has lost its flight. My heart has been bleeding for 12 months, Lord, only by the by your touch, I offer my trust to you. I don't have much, I want to be with faithful. My ladybug is crushed.
to me. This anniversary.
Everyone clap it up, all for that 1 year. Wrong, Jesus saved him for 2.5. Even though the seasons change in just 1 year, God never changed and we feel alive like,
Ooh, I feel so good, so good. Ooh, I feel like our God. Ooh, it feels so good, so good. Ooh, anniversaries, our God.
together, changed his life in 2022. It was feeding himself lust and many prideful foods. God put it on his heart to tell the truth, so he did. Ever since he felt so free, he almost flew. Like his hard trials still happen, he still grieved. For the last 12 months, he's trying just to think. God, you taught him so much, so please help him see. So what's ahead is greater, and he'll follow your lead.
You've been good to me this anniversary. You've been good to me this anniversary. You've been good to me this anniversary. You've been good to me this anniversary.
Everyone clap it up, all for that 1 year. Wrong, Jesus saved her for a long time. Even though the seasons change in just 1 year, God never changed and we feel alive like,
ooh, I feel so good, so good. Ooh, I feel like our God. Ooh, it feels so good, so good. Ooh, anniversaries, our God.
faithful, changed her life when she was a little kid. In the car, Pasta asked some question about the son who lived. She said yes, not understanding, but gaining him. Later she would struggle with anxiety and controlling sin. July 2022, recommitted to sought the Lord and he answered with the truth. Even when she cries, she still has hope in you. Been with God ever since and she's always knew that.
Yo!
I had to learn to let go on October 11th. 1 year later, I know we're calling again. I wrote this little poem to all my beloved who are still in the race running towards the tomb. I hope you find rest knowing God has me. The light of the world gave up his life so that we may see again. The Son of Man let God take his heart, so also will I let God. However, still I feel the doubt, I still feel the hurt again. I still feel the remnants of death lingering before me, ever so chasing me like a bounty hunter. I see death wielding his axe to lay at my root, ever so breathing up the trunk of my neck. Jesus, if I can only be watered by you, Spirit, if I can only be rooted with you, Lord, if I could just taste your fruit. I have no tomb to lay in, I only have your rest. Help me believe that that's enough. Help me believe that whatever it takes to receive your rest, that you would lead me. Help me know that I'll be okay with you. Help me know Lily is okay with you only. Would you pry open my hands to receive your quiet life? Would you crack my heart a little more to enter into your peace? I ask this, I plead this, I grieve this, I hurt this, so that they may all believe in your beautiful name. As I let go, as I let you, as I let God. Thank you, Father. You're always with me. I know this to be true. As I